Okay, guys, a few more tips on getting these carburetors built. Get yourself some decent tools. I don't know if you guys know about this. These Vessel brand screwdrivers comes in like a kit of 9. I think there's a couple shorties, and they're not cheap. They're like $90, but these are what they call JIS, Japanese Industry Standard, JIS. There's even an impact one. If you have a really rusty screw, you see that pad there? You can hit it with a hammer. And this thing is designed so its internal shaft will back that screw out upon impact. Now, it's a fairly large Phillips head, so that's for a rusty, larger screw on your Japanese bike or Japanese car. But JIS, like I said, Japanese Industry Standard, just means these tips are specifically designed for the Phillips heads that Japanese manufacturers use. And these have nice hard tips, and they have little mini teeth. If you look at it with a magnifying glass, you'll see these little tiny teeth that'll help bite that screw and keep you from stripping it and slipping off. So nice to have these. The other thing you're going to need are those star head wrenches. Let me grab them for you. Remember these guys? You probably know about these, but the difference between these screws, these star heads, are they have the little mini post. And you're going to have that little security screw right down here, if you can see it. And in the center of that screw, if you can see it, is a tiny little male post. And on your star head screwdrivers or Allen head type things, star heads, T-screws, I guess they're T40, T30, you have a female hole on these things to slide over that post so you can get in there. Otherwise, you're not going to get in there. So that's why these are a little different. I got these, I think, at Northern Tool. You can get them anywhere. But it's nice to have a little set of these, and you'll get that little specialty screw off of your carburetors when you're rebuilding and other things. So those are a couple tips. Just a little heads up on this Mikuni carburetor kit I bought. Don't waste your money. I thought it was like 25 bucks. I got it on eBay. I think I'm going to try to return it if I can, hopefully, without spending too much on shipping. It's junk, though. I couldn't believe it. First of all, the quality's, mediocre. I was fine with it until I realized the smallest tip they give you doesn't even fit in their darn carburetors. How silly is that? I mean, I'm trying to put these jets in my main pilot jet, which was stuck on the way out, and this darn thing doesn't even, the body's too big to go in the hole. How stupid is that? But so what I did it before I even got this kit because I was in a bind and needed to get that tip out. I built my own screwdriver, and I had extra screwdrivers, and I ground down the shoulders on this real skinny regular screwdriver. So I took the shoulders off of this, made it narrower, and now I realized that my new jet, its little tiny head, my old jet must have been stripped out by somebody prior to me, but its little tiny head, my screwdriver won't even fit. So I'm going to narrow down my blade even further. My JIS, they won't fit in there. They got too big of shoulders. But you're going to have to, make your own, or you can obviously buy a smaller set. This is okay, but it's not as hardy as I'd like it to be for getting these things out. I want to get them out perfect without butchering them. So I'm going to modify this screwdriver again a little bit with my grinder or file and go from there. But just to show you, some of these jets are going, these are brand new. Came in that kit I mentioned, the Keister kit from Japan. Nice and shiny. And what I do a lot of is I use a lot of rubbing alcohol. The 91 isopropyl, and then I put it in a bottle and I spray it in a spray bottle, and then I shoot it out with the compressed air. So compressed air is what you want to do, get the alcohol through. The alcohol cuts through a lot of gunky gas really nicely, and it doesn't smell too bad, dries up quickly, it's clean. So obviously you don't want to get it on your O-rings and stuff. Most of the new O-rings are resistant to it, but I just do it when I'm dealing with all the metal and brass and stuff. So I go from there, I blow out all these tubes and jets and holes and make sure it's coming out the other side and all that good stuff. So those are a couple tips. Don't waste your time on that Mikuni kit. Kind of garbage. And get yourself a JIS, Japanese Industry Standard set of screwdrivers, and get decent screwdrivers for getting those jets out. Hope that helps. Take care.